Welcome back to the Pilot Ryan, Captain Mike RC Media YouTube channel extravaganza. If you're new to the channel, we review the newest products in RC aviation. This one is from Arrows RC, available at HobbyZone. The links are in the description to check out the tech spec on this. These are brand new, announced today, and I received mine yesterday. Burnt the midnight oil putting these things together, so stay tuned for an overview on the assembly. It was very easy though. But 1100 millimeter 2S 1300 requirement on the LiPo battery. It's a JST connector, and it's what we like to call in the business a bottom feeder. So you put the battery in the bottom, but check out all the servos. You got flaps on this plane. This thing comes in at right now about $139, which is crazy awesome. Flaps on a Skytrainer 182. I did a little bit of down mix because I know these aircraft. A lot of times the nose wants to pitch up when you drop the flap, so I went ahead and gave myself some down mix at elevator. And let's put it on the ground and you can take a look at that, Bobby. Can you zoom in?
Oh yeah.
So I've got 2 degrees of flaps. First degree and second. So I did increase the flaps. My full flaps are instead of 55% down numerically, it's like 85, but I left the down mix on elevator the same, 22. So let's check it out. Links are in the description to find out more tech specs on this beautiful plane. Also, the comment sections, blow it up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what's going on down there. We are home. We not only have a social media house, but there's always someone home answering questions when you have them. So let's take this baby up. It's solid, man, for little dude. I liked high rate last time, but that nose wheel is very sensitive. So what some guys do, I'll do it right now, Bobby. Some guys put loads of expo on their rudder to help that, or you can mess with the throw, obviously. I'm just gonna put loads of expo on it. Like, for me, 35 is a lot, and I'm gonna do that for high and low. Low doesn't need it though because it's low. All right, rolling. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is cool. Oh man, much better. Man, I'm like hands off. So dude, flaps, I want to slow fly this. Now this is my full flaps kicking in this time. 2-second deployment, 22% down mix. Bobby, hands off.
Jeez.
See that? Did you see the radio?
Oh yeah, graceful little bird.
Hands off, dude, half throttle. Now I'm steering it, obviously. Dude, Bobby. It's dialed in. It is, man. If
you sure there's no gyro in there?
I am not kidding you. I can show you the receiver. It's sitting where the pilot should. You know, the guy who wants to graduate from micros.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Definitely.
Look at this. It looks like it's got a stabilizer, man. I know what you're saying. I'm at 100% rate, dudes. That's it. 20% expo on everything but the rudder, which is 35. Look at this flat turn stuff. I wasn't sure what I really wanted to reserve judgment on this 2S bird, you know?
That thing's sweet though, man.
It's amazing. And it's, you know, capable as well. That's with flaps on.
Jeez.
Right? Let's, so this is what the advanced guy might want to do. Like, if you're shooting approaches and you're too high, kick a big slip. Look at this. You can bleed it off. Wow, it drops with the flaps. It's got lasers. Did you hear it?
Man.
Do 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 pew pew. Oh my gosh. Bobby, this thing's sweet, man.
Look at that little girl. Man.
You know, I remember the big 55 incher, and if you didn't do a mix with your flaps and elevator, you had a crazy nose up where you had to really slow it down. Oh my goodness, y'all. I tell you what, you can't make it out to the flying field. I feel like the Cessna is one of those planes you gotta have sometime. You know what I mean? It's like a classic in general aviation.
Oh yeah.
Like, how are you not gonna have a Cessna at least once?
Yep. I've had quite a few of them.
You have, right? And for good reason. Man, I can't get over it. I mean, most guys aren't going to be doing a whole lot of like crazy stuff with it. But you can.
Look at that thing.
I got a lot of downstick in it for that though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I really think you can do a 1000 milliamp pack. You could increase your throws mechanically though, and I know Bobby likes to rip them around. So most guys are going to be content just like sport flying or scale flying it. So here's no flap approach. Look at that wheelie. Oh my goodness. Dude, could you, I mean, really? Put a gyro in this. It's not going so fast that it's gonna, you have to worry about it oscillating. You could crank the gains, fly this when it's crazy out, you know?
Oh yeah.
Man, I really like the full flaps too, but that was no flaps. Let's go mid flaps. Most guys that are gonna experiment with flaps aren't gonna go hardcore right away. It's nice and floaty still this way, which is really not a bad idea. For guys who are getting used to flaps for the first time. I kind of like the sink I get with no flaps, and I also like the angle of descent I get with full. So here's full, short final. Look at that sink so fast, right, Bobby?
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Little sweetheart,
Dude,
man.
this is cool. I tell you, we have the best job in the world, and this YouTube channel and the people who watch it make it possible for us to get to try so many things that we wouldn't maybe necessarily look at or think about. But it's like, it's really become, oh my goodness. Just the best part of this hobby is connecting with everybody, and look how tight that turns, guys. That's why you want to tone down that rudder. So that was my 100% rudder. This is 70%. You guys might want to tone your rudder down unless you know you want to like do some 3D kind of knife edgy stuff like Bobby does because he's cool. But we'll talk more about this in the future. All right, 5 minutes, taking it easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. 375. 5 minutes. Five minutes. That's a good flight time. What a sweetheart. Stay tuned. This is you found the unicorn right here. This is kind of fun. This is a good spot for the guy who's ready to kind of have something that's scale, not so beginnerish, but still maybe not quite ready to go 3 or 4S, you know what I mean? Or the guy who's advanced wants something that small and light to keep nice and tight, you know what I mean? Or hit a parking lot on the way home instead of go to the flying field. So check it out, HobbyZone.com. The link's in the description, and you can check out tech specs and ordering information on this sweetheart right here. Skytrainer 182, what's up with you? This thing's awesome. See ya!